Racing to the 2020 Kentucky Derby, and the Kentucky Derby preview show is finally here. If you missed it yesterday, we had a major defection from this year's Derby field in Art Collector, who would have been the second choice. So this Derby field is going to be 18 horses. The post positions were drawn on Tuesday, and we're going to handicap this with a 82-degree day, sunny skies, and a fast track in mind. Let's start with the post position draw. It was Tiz the Law drawing post position number 17, and post position number 17 has never won the Kentucky Derby, so it'll be interesting to see if that plays a role. But Tiz the Law opens as a 3-5 favorite for the 2020 Kentucky Derby. Remember, the first Saturday in September, not the first Saturday in May, so you don't have a lot of those questions that you normally have. And Tiz the Law is already run a mile and a quarter. He's already carried a lot of weight. A lot of these horses have already been routinely beaten. A lot of times you kind of still have some of that unknown, but many of these horses have already been on 2, 3, 4 race losing streaks. So we're pretty much going to focus in on the top 3 contenders, which now are Authentic, Honor AP, and the favorite Tiz the Law. The pace of the race, I think it goes through Authentic. I think he's the speed. The only other horse who could possibly challenge in this spot is King Galermo and maybe New York Traffic if he wants to go up and engage the leaders. Authentic did draw post position 18, so that pretty much means he's going to have to go without having to run a wide trip. Now, the big concern with Authentic all along has been his pedigree. He's by Into Mischief, who sires really good horses, but they tend to be more precocious, they win early, and also they tend to not want to go 10 furlongs. Now, he did have a couple of winners, but, you know, the Florida Derby winner by Audible, that was kind of a pace-aided win, and then he ran kind of a suck-up third in the Kentucky Derby, so he didn't really get that distance. And most of those horses develop early on the Into Mischief side. Meanwhile, the presser's probably going to be New York Traffic, and he should sit that good. It could be King Galermo if he doesn't want to engage early to be the leader. He could be sitting in second, and the possibility of 1,000 words moving into that presser role. Now the stalker's pretty much going to be Honor AP, Tiz the Law, 1,000 words, and New York Traffic, any one of those 3 or 4 horses. Maybe Max Player. He's probably capable of showing some speed by the 6 furlong mark. And then also, you got your deeper closers in Enforceable, Major Fed, Finnick the Fierce, and Sol Volante. Again, Sol Volante is not a deep closer. He'll be back early, but he'll make that move going into the 6 furlong mark. So I think you could have moderate pace. I'm projecting about 47-3 by Authentic, and really it kind of matters who makes that first move. New York Traffic, Tiz the Law, or Honor AP. I think is going to do much better in a full field than he's shown in some of the small fields. Now Honor AP won the Santa Anita Derby, kind of regressed a little bit in the shared belief. I think he's sitting on a top effort, and I think really the 2 horses that I'm going to keep most of my wagers in are Tiz the Law and Honor AP. Tiz the Law is going to be my top selection. I think he's just the classiest horse. He's 6 for 7 wins. He's got the fastest speed figure. He galloped out with authority after the Travers win, and he's trained forwardly and on edge. Doesn't look like he's lost any energy. Honor AP, I think, is going to fire a lifetime best, and I think a full field is going to help him make his move. And I think a couple of horses are going to go early. New York Traffic, King Galermo, and they're going to get squeezed on the front end and the back end. Don't overlook Authentic. If he can slow down that pace to 48 and change, he could have a chance to wire this field. You got Finnick the Fierce. That's one to keep an eye on. The one-eyed horse will get the rail. Meanwhile, Max Player drew well. He's been working forwardly this week. I liked his last workout on Monday, as Steve Asmussen put a 4 furlong workout into him, which he usually likes to do on that Monday or Tuesday before a Saturday race. King Galermo is going to be interesting in this spot off the long layoff. He's had a couple of good looking works earlier in August, but then last couple of works were just so-so. He seems to be keen, and he could be more forwardly placed. If he ends up going a little bit early into the race, is going to have the stamina staying power that some of these horses don't have. South Bend, of course, a late entry into this race. He was considering a turf race on Saturday. Mr. Big News announcing that they were running in this race yesterday. He's another deep closer. He needs a pace setup. 1,000 words, again, one of the top 6-7 contenders, moves up with the scratch of Art Collector. Necker Island, the big claim a couple of races back. He has been running with these horses, but definitely probably not ready for a grade 1 type race at this time, and the 10 furlongs could be a little bit challenging for him. A lot of the workout reports say Enforceable doing well, holding his form this summer. He got a little bit of a break in the spring and then came back, and of course the full brother to Mohey Men, Enforceable, a flashy gray out on the track. Temperature expected to be 82 degrees on Saturday and sunny, so it could be perfect conditions and a dry, fast track for the first time in a while. Suggested wagers, what I'm going to be playing here, I think there's two schools of thought. You're going to get 3 to 5 on Tiz the Law on the win end, maybe 4 to 5. Honor AP is going to be probably 4 to 1, 9 to 2 now with the scratch of Art Collector. I think the way to play this is Tiz the Law, straight exactas over Major Fed, 1,000 words on Authentic. I think Authentic is going to take him a long way now without Art Collector in the race. And Honor AP, I guess what I'm not playing is the straight Tiz the Law Honor P exacta. A lot of times the two best horses don't run 1-2 in these full fields. If you think Honor AP is sitting on a top effort and a career best performance, you play him over Tiz the Law, 1,000 words, and Major Fed in exacta wagers. We'll come back with more in the next few days on some more suggested plays on the undercard races. Also, we have a preview of the Kentucky Oaks up. And don't forget, hit subscribe, share this horse racing video with all your racing friends, and ring that bell for notifications as we lead you up to the 2020 Kentucky Derby.